His name? Jean-Baptiste Bois-Mousson. He's actually the son of a Haitian slave in the French fur trade. Now, in addition to setting up the very first trading post in this place we call Chicago, he couldn't help but notice a particular odor. Pretty stinky. So he asked the natives that lived here at the time, the Potawatomi tribe, like, what's to do with that smell? That's when they pointed out all these wild, stinky, smelly onions that grew everywhere. And the natives called those onions Chicago. So, that's where we get the name Chicago from. Named after a stinky, smelly onion. Take that in New York City with your fancy Big Apple. We're named after an onion. So that's the name Chicago. What about the river we'll be floating on today? The Chicago River, is this natural? Not quite. In fact, in the 1600s, two French explorers were sent out by King Louis XIV of France to survey the frontier. Upon arrival, they noted not a whole lot to see, pretty much just a giant swamp, but they did notice, if you can imagine at the time, just a little stream of water, only 2 feet deep and 4 feet wide, that just sort of meandered into the weed-choked Lake Michigan. It's always known if you could somehow convert that little stream of water into a full-blown river, say canal, that would one day bring together the Great Lakes with the mighty Mississippi River. Passing through here would be great for commercial development. Now, they didn't have the time, money, or manpower to do that. So instead, we fast forward to the year 1848, when Chicago built the river or canal that we'll be floating on today. Which, if you're curious, it's about 15 to 20 feet deep, and most importantly meant that you could now take a boat, popular mode of transportation in the 1800s, all the way from New York City in the Atlantic, down the St. Lawrence River in Canada, to the Great Lakes, plus up Chicago, take our man-made river that ultimately connects with the Illinois and finally the Mississippi River. And that's really where Chicago got its whole gigs, as the construction of that canal attracted thousands of German, Italian, and Irish immigrants. But y'all remember a few moments ago I mentioned